big surprise, I come here and push here another Greek comedian. So you can understand, I'm very upset about it. No, I'm kidding, it's okay. So, are we ready to welcome to the set? Give a huge applause. Huge applause. Oh, and welcome to the stage, Socrates.
Hey, thanks for getting up there from my nemesis, Christos. I see him in all the contests. Slow music time is what that was. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah! Yeah! My name is Socrates. I am an American. Not even for these two. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the proper reaction. But I'm going to become Dutch soon. Woo. Yeah! That's a Dutch reaction. They're like, oh, great. Yeah. Among our expats in the room, they're always much more excited, though. Especially if there's Russian expats, because they understand my pain and embarrassment. So you guys are, you come from California, that's right. How long have you been here now?
3 months.
Just 3 months? You living here permanently? What's the plan?
Well, he's visiting.
I was visiting, yeah.
Oh, you're visiting here, but you're living here?
Yeah.
Work thing, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Hope to stay?
Probably not. Sorry, guys.
It's not easy to live without the gun, right? Exactly. It's terrifying. You look at these people, each and every one of them might attack you from their higher position of altitude. Because if you have the high ground, that's how you win in war. In the Netherlands, as you well know, you never have the high ground. Yeah, I remember a couple times you got bumped in, you look around and there's a chest staring at you. You know, I'm not Marcus Short, but I'm not Dutch tall either. I've looked right at a chest or two, and it wasn't breastular, it was just, you know, Dutchler. Yeah, I like living here though. I'm finding that it's an exciting experience. You know, you come to these interesting places, you know, and like the Kweekvijver. I've never been to the Kweekvijver. Didn't know the word Kweekvijver. Knew the word fiver though. It's a new experience for me. I like the Dutch language. It's fun. You know, it's intimidating. It's got a lot of non-American sounds to it. You know. Like one of my favorite words, like, you know, like the night, this is the great Dutch word, which is, of course, you know, swaffelen. If you don't know your Dutch yet, swaffelen was actually the Dutch word of the year in 2008. It was a word that was discovered in the Taj Mahal. It actually means, unfortunately, to smack your manhood into something. And see, in 2008, there were these Dutch people that were at the Taj Mahal. Well, more accurately, there were these Dutch guys. Because women can swaffle, but it's a lot harder. You got to be really precise. And they videotaped the guy swaffling the Taj Mahal, and they went viral because there wasn't that many videos in 2008. And the Dutch loved that word. It became the word of the year in 2008. I was here for about 3 months, and I was taught that word. It wasn't demonstrated to me, but it was taught to me. And I found that odd that they taught me that word that quick. There's another word that they taught me as well. Various Dutch phrases that are strange. If you don't know these at all, this might help ever so slightly. You know, helaas pindakaas? Have you heard this one?
Something about peanut butter?
Yeah, it means, oh well, peanut butter. Did that explain it? No. There's no context. Oh well, peanut butter. Well, that's self-explanatory, you know? Pick them up by his britches. What? No. It's just sort of doesn't mean anything because it's like, you know, oh wellish kind of a thing, but it rhymes. And the Dutch love a good rhyming saying, you know. It's all about rhymes. That's half this language is about rhymes, you know. My favorite one, the reason I brought this up was also about 3 months after I was here, I learned another great Dutch phrase, which is noken in de koken. And you know that one? You know what that one means?
Yeah.
You've heard that one.
Yeah.
You know what it means?
Sex in the kitchen.
It means fucking in the kitchen. It doesn't mean sex in the kitchen. It means fucking in the kitchen. Get it right. The thing is this, again, I was here 3 months, and Oma taught me this word, which is a Dutch grandmother. Now, maybe I misunderstood what she meant in context. I don't know how to use noken in de koken in context. I've talked to various Dutch people in these particular settings, and no one said, oh, you use it this way. But it does rhyme, and that's the nice thing about it. The only thing I've been able to figure out that's possibly true is that if you combine helaas pindakaas with noken in de koken, you end up with satay sauce. I'm not a big fan of satay sauce, personally. Yeah, the word noken though, because you wouldn't think fucking would be like, you know, an important word in your daily life. Like fucking doesn't come up in American. We don't use it in a word, you know. Like nitpicking, you know. Meat and noken. Meat and noken means nitpicking. And the word translates into ant fucking. The meeting is an ant and it's... Yeah. How do you teach your kids this, you know? When's the first time you bring up, don't be mean and noggin? What's that, kid, Papa? And if you go, when I was a kid, you know, the magnifying glass I was really killing. But I was never I never noped one. You know, like I said, sort of note means always nuking. As an American, like I'm even nuking. Hey. I don't know if you kids do that or not, but we're evil like that in America. I don't know if you've noticed it or not. It's a fun little country. Soon we'll be fascist. It'll be fine. That always works out. It's worked out great here, hasn't it? How's the rich guy doing? Hey, this is a nice rich guy shirt. I like it. Round of drinks on everybody. Let's guy right here.
Hey, rich guy.
Yeah, it's important to do crowd work if at all possible. Thanks, appreciate that. You know, if you can make the MC laugh, you're not doing good at all. It's not working well. It's a bad situation. But like I said, I'm a Greek as well. I'm a Greek American. My dad came to America after the war, and I realized he was wrong. So I'm coming back. I get my Dutch citizenship. You know, it's a different culture. We all have our own cultures, and it's strange here. Because as an American, we have two cultures, you know, which is the right one and the wrong one. Doesn't matter which the other one is. It's got to be wrong. But here we've got, like, this is an American's nightmare. Some Americans, not my American, but some Americans' nightmares. You know, like a lot of clubs will have like the woman's bathroom and the man's bathroom in between in either one. And I always think about the poor American who was just mind blown by this concept, you know. But living here in the Netherlands, you have this different kind of a world. It's like, as a Greek, when I go to Greece, I always feel different having lived here for 14 years. You see these things that are like mountains, you know, mountains.
What is it?
It's like, all right, it's like a bridge, but it's made out of rock, and it goes up, and up is that way. Which again, it's not common, you see it here. All right, now rocks is another one. All right, rocks is like, well, you know mud? When mud becomes really, really dry, it becomes like a rock. All right, you're confused about dry, aren't you? All right, now that one's a really hard one here. Yeah, there's no way to explain dry in the Netherlands. But my favorite thing, I think there's one word for dry, but there's lots of words for rain. My favorite rain word is mizu. It's that little tiny rain in your face, you know, because it makes you so miserable. If you haven't experienced it, you will. Yeah, but I've been doing my own tour of the Dutch Ziekenhuizen, the Dutch medical system. I've been trying to find out if it's true or not. Can paracetamol heal all your wounds? Nope, can't. Definitely can't. No, I found that out the hard way. A year ago, I was taught another Dutch word, which was aangereden. Yeah. Which means to be slammed into. Yeah, I was aangereden door een scooterklotser. I got slammed into by this asshole on a scooter. He sent me flying through the air, which was fantastic. It was fun. I was a bird. But then I crashed into the ground and I landed like an octopus and broke half my arms. And I got to go to the House of Paracetamol and looked at my x-ray. And they did the worst thing a doctor can do when they look at your x-ray, which was a ooh. Literally. I saw the x-ray too. I was like, ooh, I hope that one's not mine. Oh, yeah. That was me. And she offered me a shot of morphine. Yeah, you know you're doing a good day. We're like, hey, you want some morphine? It was great. It was the best part of the day, too. And they sent me home with this blue strap, and they told me it comes good. You know this? It's called conservative treatment. They did nothing. Gave me this blue strap with Velcro, so it was modern because it had the Velcro strap. And sent me home and told me it comes good, which is Dutch therapy. Yeah, you've got this, right? It's like the first day of Dutch medical school. Tell them it comes good. Buys them some time. It's optimistic. It's very cheap. I think it comes good is only useful as a Yelp review for like a sperm donor. Yeah, 5 stars. And so they sent me home with this bit of optimism and told me I had to keep exercising my arm, and it's my right arm. I end up with a huge scar up in here. And he saw me a while there, and I had to keep exercising because I could only raise it about so high for like a year and a half. And they told me to keep pushing it up, to keep it from locking up. So I'd be in my backyard, waving at my neighbors. Get this horrible vibe from everybody. I was in Enschede the other day, which was right next to Germany. They completely understood what happened to me. And I went back to my doctor and said, hey doc, this is not coming good. I cannot raise my arm higher than this. I have arm erectile dysfunction. The first step to getting it up is raising it. First step to coming good is raising it up. I can't do that anymore. That's when he told me the hey last Pentecost. So I went to a specialist, took 8 months or so, they finally did surgery on me, and that turned necrotic. All these words you don't want in your life, these are some of the words. Never ever go with necrotic green tea. And so they finally did a second surgery on me 4 months after that, so I have a reverse prosthetic shoulder now. Yeah, exactly, that's what I was thinking. So I have where I used to have a socket, now I have a ball, and where I had a ball, now I have a socket. So it's possible I have a trans shoulder. I said possible, I'm not sure. I don't ask questions, you know what I mean? It's not for me to know. But the thing is this, you know, life itself is sort of an arc. You know, that's what I'm finding out as I'm getting slightly older, because now I'm 57, which is 75 in Dutch. Yeah. And it feels that way too, because about a month ago, I moved up forward past this thing, and well, first of all, who's had surgery in here? Anybody had surgeries? Nobody? No broken bones? One surgery? Half a surgery?
Yeah, knee surgery.
Yeah, kind of a surgery.
Yeah, okay.
Broken bones? Anyone? What's a broken bone? Couple broken bones?
This was the broken bone.
There you go. I've had 6 broken bones, 7 surgeries, and last month I had my first stroke. Oops, yeah. I was surprised too, I'll put it to you that way. Yeah, it was a beautiful sunny day out, and we don't get sunny days here. You don't know this, but we don't do this. This isn't Dutch, this whole September warm thing. It's global warming, woohoo! Thank God for fossil companies. But it was a beautiful day. It was the middle of September. It was like, you know, it was middle of August, I guess it was, whatever the hell it was. It was a while ago. I had a stroke. And it was a beautiful sunny day, so I went outside and I sat in the sun, and I had a little stroke, because, you know, someone had to do it. And I got tired, as one does. And I took a little hour nap, and I woke up, and I had a big stroke. And what I definitely learned that day, if nothing else, is that a day with a stroke is not nearly as nice as a day with a stroke and an orgasm. And this applies to most things in life, you know, like a day at a comedy show is nice, but if you have a comedy show and an orgasm, maybe the night will be better. Not according to this crowd. This sounds like a depressing evening for you guys, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, it's like, for me, I found out a long time ago, people told me that, you know, comedy's a lot like sex, you know. And the more I've done this, the more I think it's true, you know. Because I was really excited about coming here tonight. Now that I came, I'm a little tired, but I'm going to come again as soon as I can. And, well, about the sex thing, it's like, if you remember, like, the first time you had sex? You remember it? I don't really remember mine, because it was, like, such an overwhelming experience for me. You know. Well, I had never been to prison before. But I found a lot of things that time. I learned a lot of different new experiences. You know, I found out that in a lot of ways being gay and being straight, they're not that different. I'll give you an example, you know, like as a straight man, I go out to a bar, I'm not going to get laid. It's not going to happen. You can tell me. However, as a gay man, if I go out to a bar, I choose not to get laid. Yeah, at the end of the night, the end result's exactly the same. But the difference is empowering. You know, I get to be the stuck-up little bitch who's too good to suck a dick. Yeah. You've got rich friends, so you're all right in my book. Any man with a rich friend's cool with me. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, sort of half running out of things are keeping it going because he's not giving me a light, but that's okay too. Oh, I don't know. I realize it as well. So, you part of the bar or no? You just, you like you're a regular? You're a helper?
Sort of.
Nice, helpful people. People like you are what we need in this world. You know, that's the thing in America. When you have a crash, you could back this up. Nobody's going to help you. You know, but at least here, everyone's very, very helpful, which is really nice. Which comes to the real, true, best word from the Netherlands, and which is of course gezellig. If you know this word, you've learned that one as well. Gezellig is a great word because it's very Dutch because it starts with a ch. It ends with a ch. It's got that zell in the middle of it. And it means a wonderful warm evening, you know what I mean? It's what we all do together. We make this thing happen together, you know. As a group, we make this happen. You get one American with one firearm shooting around the room. The whole thing becomes ongezellig, right? So if you're smart, you'll keep the other immigrants out, but you'll let the few of us in. Anyway, this has been fun for me. My name was Socrates. This was gezellig. Enjoy the Netherlands. Thank you guys. Give yourselves a hand.